Walking Dead. Now this clearly is another video I'm filming at a weird angle because my shoulder is killing me and sitting upright hurts. And sorry I'm late on this because I truly thought it was coming out next weekend, and it wasn't until my mom just told me that the show was out, then I missed it, so I'm a little late, sorry. We're back with Season 7 now. This is Season 7, Episode 9. Its title is Rock in the Road. Let's do it. Now, did you just trip or did something happen in there? What are you doing, bro? You just stealing stuff? If you're trying to sneak, you're making tons of noise. I never know what to think of Gabriel, but often I don't like him.
Is this how you want to live? Under their thumb, killing your people? Sometimes we don't get to choose what our life...
Rick, you wanted to live like that until like 5 minutes ago, so shut up.
What the hell, man? You're either with us or you ain't.
Whoa, Daryl's talking finally this whole season.
Do you think we could win? That we really could beat them?
Probably not, but let's do it anyway.
It's one of theirs. Long range. We can listen in. Keep track of them.
Did you grab a charger for that?
I think it's time I introduce you to Ezekiel.
Yes, Ezekiel.
King Ezekiel.
Yeah.
He's the leader of a like-minded community.
That's apparently super close because you can walk to it, but no one knows that each other is there.
She got help. Now she's gone.
Lies.
It pleases me to see you, old friend. It pleases him indeed, Jerry.
I love Jerry.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. Yeah, Tiger.
Yeah, always mention the tiger.
Already fought them once and we won. We thought we took out the threat, but we didn't know then what we know now.
That you didn't win?
Our deal with the saviors is not known among my people.
You just rat him out.
If we can find another way.
There ain't no other ways, dude.
And there was a rock in the road.
Title of the episode.
It was a bag of gold.
Who would do that with a bag of gold?
The king put that rock in the road because he knew the person who dug it out, who did something, they deserved a reward.
So the king also let horses break their legs and people lose their livelihoods to make a point. God, Ezekiel is so pretty.
Did she, seem well?
Did she mention me? Did all these people just, like, raid an airsoft supply store and get all those chest protections?
We both had sex with the same dead guy.
He wasn't dead at the time. Don't make it sound weirder than it has to be. Daryl's got the face of a sad little puppy that you have to leave at home when you go to work.
What's all this for?
To explode things. To make things blow up. What did Rosita do before this again? Because how does she know what she's doing? She's just playing at stuff.
This thing could still blow.
We all heard her. Let's go.
Then why don't you just take the other battery out so it doesn't still blow?
Look.
Oh, shoot.
They're gonna cut them off. Should we just split up?
Y'all, there's zombies coming. Do something. Nope, they're there. Y'all in trouble. Roll the windows up. Good thing those cars even started. Like, all the cars on this show, they can just, like, touch some wires and they work. Clothesline. None of that's making the cars, like, do that at all. Y'all gonna get bit. You know, all the stuff that they go through when they get swarmed, if it was a lesser character, they would have been bit already. Main characters can just push them all off. Boom. You know, he's not behind that tiny cabinet. You don't have to break it. He might have been underneath all that china. Let's knock it over.
These are some fair shelving units.
Yeah, about that.
I don't believe it. That's not Gabriel.
Kind of sounds like Gabriel.
I don't know.
He wrote the word boat. It could be anything. Y'all were like looking at single footprints in the dirt, but you didn't notice there's like 50 people around you. Holy crap, it's Black Bloc. This is some political protest. Why was he happy? Alright, again, this is another one of them extended episodes that did not need to be. Episode starts like right after the last episode where Gabriel's watching on the wall, and then there's that random person with binoculars and duct tape on their boot was also watching. Gabriel gets off his guard post, cleans out their pantry and all their supplies, loads them in a car, and just leaves. The group's still at Hilltop. They're trying to get Gregory to team up with them, and he just won't do it. But some members of Hilltop want to join the fight, so they're wanting to do it, but they're not really well trained, and there's still not enough of them to actually win. They're getting ready to just go back, but then Jesus is like, wait, I gotta introduce you to the king. King Ezekiel. They go to the kingdom, they know Jesus, so everyone else is cool to come in. They run into Morgan there. Morgan tells them that Carol got all better there, but she's gone now, and he doesn't know where she's at. He's lying. They go to speak to King Ezekiel and say that they want more men. He's, like, not sure about doing it, and he says to stay the night, and then he'll decide in the morning. Oh, and Rick tells some story, some parable about, people taking care of problems to help people and getting rewarded. And Morgan also finds out, that several of them had died. That Benjamin kid is out in the woods training with his gun and runs into Carol, but nothing really significant happens in that scene. Benjamin goes and talks to Ezekiel that night, and he's like, yeah, these people, they need our help. We should help them. And Ezekiel's like, yes, that's very good. I'll take that into consideration. But then despite that, he's not even going to help them. And he even tours them around to show them all of the well-trained people he has. And he's like, still not going to help you. But he offers to let Daryl stay with them and keep him safe and hidden. Ezekiel's second-hand man type guy, I think his name's Richard, he wants to help Rick and them. But they're like, we need to go get back, home, see what's going on there. And also, Daryl, you're staying here. Then there's a big freeway scene where they're driving through and there's a blockage in the road of cars. They move it. They keep going forward, and they realize that the Savior's place has to be, off to the side. They see this big cable stretched across the highway between two cars, and it's loaded up with dynamite. They want the dynamite, so Rosita, pulls something out of it, and it's like, okay, now just cut the dynamite off. While they're doing that, though, this big horde of walkers starts coming, and so Rick's like, just go put the blockage back, and then we'll get the dynamite, and then we'll catch up. He also sends Sasha and Jesus back to either Alexandria or Hilltop. I can't remember. But he sends them back on foot. So Rick and Michonne are still getting the dynamite, and then they jump in between the two cars that has the cable between them, and then they hotwire both cars, which again, all these cars, no matter how long they've been sitting anywhere, you can just hotwire them and they work. It's not like engines have other moving parts that can go wrong. Never mind. The cars start. They start driving to go catch up with everyone else because the horde's still coming. And then the cable between them, totally just clotheslines all these walkers, which, again, you're hitting a lot of resistance in the middle. It seems like it'd make the cars just, go towards each other, but never mind. It's cool. He cuts, half of them in half. They finally stop the cars. They get out, run through the hordes, get to the other car. No bites. Oh, also, they're in a whole hurry to do all of this because they heard on a walkie-talkie that Jesus stole, that Negan realizes Daryl's missing, and he's sending people to Alexandria to go see if he's there, so they gotta go beat him back. They get there right before Negan's men show up, and Negan's men are looking for Daryl, and they're just tearing their houses apart and breaking stuff again, just 'cause. As they're looking through town, they realize that their pantry is completely empty, and Rick's like, yeah, why is our pantry completely empty? Negan's men can't find Daryl, but they're like, hey, you guys gotta fill this pantry up. We're coming back soon, They also say that if Daryl shows up at any point, he's not safe. They need to turn him in at any point. No Daryl. After they leave, Rick's like, okay, what happened to the pantry? And they're like, so Gabriel went missing and so did all of our stuff. Rosita seems pretty convinced that Gabriel just jacked their stuff and left, but then Rick and other people are like, no, he wouldn't do that. You met this dude because he locked a bunch of his own church parishioners outside to get eaten by walkers, and you think he might not be a little shady? Or at least a little prone to crack under pressure? They were looking around some more, and they realized the pantry's completely empty, but Gabriel left his Bible, and then he's like, maybe, this is a clue. Felt very Scooby-Doo at that point. But he opens one of the other notebooks right next to where the Bible was, and on the very last page, written in big whole page, just says boat. And they're like, he's sending us a message! Or his scribbles in his crazy book just said boat. I don't know why. Aaron's packing up to go with them to go look for Gabriel, and then his husband or boyfriend, I can't remember, he's like, hey, don't go, I want us all to be alive. Which is usually what they do before one of the couple dies, so we'll see how that goes. Then we see that they've all gone to the boat. They're looking for Gabriel. They start following footprints. They follow it around this area with, industrial stuff. And then all of a sudden, they're completely swarmed by people in mostly all black and with masks. It looked like the protests at Berkeley and all over the U.S. D.C., whatever. They all got guns. And then they completely surround them. And Rick just smiles because he's happy. Because either, maybe, I don't know, he's got an army now. Or he's got someone that Negan can fight instead of them. He's happy. And then credits. For the first one back, it wasn't, super exciting, sorry. Clotheslining a bunch of walkers was cool, I guess. But they gotta get away from this format. This super, the extended episode format. It's mostly filled with awkward pauses and, dramatic silences that are not needed. Again, sorry I'm late on this. I really did think it was next week and it was coming out, and I missed it completely. But if I forgot anything, if I left anything out, if you guys just want to talk about anything, drop a comment. Don't forget to do the things, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Until next time.